Welcome everyone, this is you speaking, and today we are actually going to be playing through a world quest. Because I now have the opportunity to actually record my own game on a new phone. So, I am really excited for this. I've been enjoying world quests all I can, but I was just not able to record my own experience with them and then edit with someone else's gameplay. It would be just too much trouble for me. But now I can just do it casually, just relax and play through it, you know? That's just laid back content. And maybe you will come to like it as well if you're here. It's gonna be very slow, but if you're a lore enthusiast and enjoy just good times, then you're welcome. You're very welcome to join me on this journey. So, let us begin this new world quest on Petrichor.
Hey, you! Yes, you! You blithering idiot! What are you doing dragging your feet for? Waiting for us all to get old? Why in the blazes aren't all these boxes already on the ship?
No, boss! It's just... these boxes are way too heavy! If we lug them all up, I think the ship will...
My what? This is treasure here! Treasure! You gonna just leave profit on the ground like that?
But if we load everything on the board, plus ourselves, I don't think the boat can hold all that weight.
Ha! That's an easy one. If we just leave a couple of you here on the island, we can bring all the treasure back, now can we?
Oh, a cunning plan, boss. Wait. I'm one of the ones you're taking with you, right? I don't want to get captured by those golems. You've seen what happens to anyone they catch.
Then stop yapping and start moving. If the Dark Lord's lackeys catch up, we're all done for.
Dark Lord's lackeys? Are they putting on some kind of show?
I'm sorry, but I think I'm gonna do this Paimon voice until my throat is physically unable to. I'll try to make it as less annoying as possible. Wait, boss! There's people over there.
Hugh, why don't we go ask them?
Oi, you! Yeah, you! The big one and the tiny thing. What are you skulking over there for?
Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Can't leave any witnesses. Sorry, pal.
Huh? What are you even saying? Anyway, we should talk to them first.
Alright. Oh, the cat! The talking cat.
From the look of you, you must be foreigners. And here I thought you were minions of the Dark Lord Remus.
Ah, Remus. They call him Dark Lord. What the heck? That's interesting.
This is you and Paimon's Paimon. And you're right, we're travelers. Oh, but who's this Dark Lord Remus you mentioned? Has he finished playing his part already?
What?
You don't even know who the Dark Lord is? Alright, I get it. I suppose it is up to me to educate you. Oh, ignorant outlanders. As you know, this was once a peaceful town. In those days, it was not yet named Petrichor. We Fontanians lived here in peace and safety, until the golem armies of the Dark Lord Remus came. The stone statues, yeah. He was an awful tyrant, one who claimed to be the ruler of all waters. His forces had already obliterated countless towns and cities before arriving at ours. He took our lands, polluted the sources of pure water, and even tried to use the music to tempt us. They raised high bell towers and fortresses, and the Dark Lords fell. Melody enslaved our kin. But we Fontanians free rejected his rule. Thus did I, and the warriors under my command, march to war all across the land.
Ooh.
Oh, nice world build. Nice world building. Very detailed. I know, right?
And then? What happened next? How did you defeat the Dark Lord?
The Dark Lord's golems are each mighty beyond measure. How could we be their match? Still, we had the aid of Esther the Quick-Witted. This time. With his aid, we infiltrated the Dark Lord's fell keep and reclaimed the treasures he and his minions plundered from us Fontanians. Like the boss said, what is it we're doing again? Oh yeah, distributing the special military maneuvers being conducted by the Dark Lord's legions. Totally a brilliant plan. You're the protagonists of your play, yet you aren't on the up and up. When does this Dark Lord take the stage?
So, where's this Dark Lord? Oh, when does he take the stage?
Okay, Paimon. Do you think we'd still be logging treasure if he showed up? Like as not, we'd all have been turned into golems already. Just like Asta probably was. Asta the Pitiful now, more like...
Whoa! He totally helped you. And you guys just left him behind and ran away. Are you sure you guys aren't the baddies? Baddies don't get into the protagonists.
God damn it. What? What did I just say?
Baddies don't get to be protagonists.
What do you mean, protagonists? Take the stage. Oi! From where I'm standing, it's looking like you're really his minions, just dressed up as foreigners. I can tell from all your blabbering on about performances and plays. God damn it.
Eh? You mean you guys aren't putting on a performance?
So you won't fess up unless we char you first, huh? Let's get on, boys. Okay, guys, okay. The thieves who were beaten so badly they couldn't spare even a thought for the treasures fled on their boat.
There they go, huh? Guess they weren't acting after all. But what was this treasure they were talking about? Dark Lord this, Dark Lord skipping that. No way any of that's real.
Why don't we have a look at the treasure?
Eh? But we don't know where this stuff came from.
Paimon expressing disinterest in treasure. Say it ain't so.
I was just worried that, well, what if, well, just in case there's some kind of evil Dark Lordy trap in.
There's the cat again.
Guess there's no dissuading you. But please be careful, okay?
And as it so happens, there were no traps in the container of the evil Dark Lordy variety or otherwise. But there was no valuable treasure within either. Within was naught but heavy sharps of shattered stone.
Batman knew they were just a bunch of frauds. There's no treasure at all. Or is this shabby excuse for a statue some kind of priceless artifact? Let's go to Petrichor and ask around. Maybe it's some kind of landmark or lucky mascot or something. As for these treasures, we... Hey! You!
Whoa. How unforgettable. The Hortus... Thank you. Whoa. The music. I got chills right away. This feels like an underwater music. Like, the chills on my body feel like I'm underwater now. Wow. It's so nice. I feel elevated. Even the slight vocals in the background. Imperator. A dream? God, that piano. And the strings. Oh my god. This feels heavenly. But also deserted. Like these low keys. Oh my god. That is such a good soundtrack. A dream? Whoa, I like that effect. With the name. You're finally awake, Imperator. This day is one of great import. The day when we shall sound the great symphony, Phobos. There is yet time before the ritual, Imperator, but we should set out. I seem to have had a dream. A dream, Imperator? I did not know that gods could dream. Gods? Wait. Imperator a god? That's... I thought he was talking to Remus. And if he is talking to Remus, then... Did they... thought that Remus was a god? Or praised him like a god? Or is this a completely different entity? And is this Remus in front of us? He looks like Dr. Ratio. In that case, what did you dream of? The great plains beyond the north wind? The silver tree beneath the frozen soil? The silver tree beneath the frozen soil? What? That's not Irminsul, is it? Or did you see that golden figure that you once showed me? I saw The sea swallowing the earth. The children of white stone and brass sinking. The collapse of all that was once radiant. That prophecy then, Imperator, it is precisely to prevent it from happening, to fight against inevitable fate, that we are here today. Wow. Yeah, so that prophecy existed even during the times of Remuria. And they were trying to stop the prophecy even then. Just as you said, we have paid much for it, but once we are free of fate's shackles, Fortuna's, those sacrifices shall not have been in vain. In this have I had faith ever since I accepted this body and became a Remurian. He accepted this body? So is that a statue? Is that just a stone golem? Apologies, Imperator. Forgive my lack of manners. In any case, please, come with me. Whoa. First person view. I like... Whoa. The knights, the stone golems, they bowed. I love the first person view. That is so cool. Though you bestowed undying bodies upon the people, allowing humanity to fear the tides of the deeps, the burden of fate is not something mortal souls can bear. But Phobo, oh my god! The melody of this symphony will flow through the waterways to the high sea, and soon Remuria, no, all of humanity will be freed from the unconscionable tyranny of fate and welcome an eternity. And then one day, the people will no longer need the guidance of Phobos. And all... I love this so much! That is so cinematic! Of him walking, and the knights kneeling. Remus. You once said that you would create a future free from the shackles of divine destiny. Yet your realm now lies violently shattered, and the chasm you tried to bridge has grown deeper still. The immortal race you created and the peoples of the waters are slaughtering one another. And now, the so-called Eternal City too fates imminent collapse. You cannot control your own creation. The symphony has brought neither justice nor happiness, but instead has become the source of all sin. Though their flesh and blood have been sundered from water and soil, the lost souls guide them upon the path of inevitable death nonetheless. The curse of Fortuna is upon your people and upon you. Do you still remember our promise? That is our last resort, as long as the symphony is played. Is this the only way you usurper lords of humanity know to atone after bringing things to ruination? Still, your resolve At least, does not shame your does not shame your kingly crown. And a promise was made indeed. Therefore, allow me to bear witness to your end. O king cursed by fate, drown thyself in song, wine, and feast, for the day of judgment has not yet become. That was so much. What? I just... Duh. I love everything about this. We've seen Remuria with our own eyes, through the eyes of Remus. That is fascinating. Jesus Christ.
Ah! You scared me to death!
Wow. Paimon used me instead of Paimon? I must be still dreaming.
You suddenly just completely stopped moving and staring at the statue. Like you were a statue yourself. Paimon thought you had been turned to stone by the Dark Lord's evil curse.
I think I had a strange daydream. Oh, you mean just like those people in the background with red aura around their heads? That's not ominous at all.
There isn't really a curse, is there? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Sorry for making you worry.
As long as you're not hurt. Yeah, we should definitely go to Petra first.
Battery core. Battery core dream. that that's funny. Sir? Sir? Oh there, citizen. If you require shelter, simply head to the bell tower in the city center. The savages have been getting all bold and uppity later. So be on your guard. And, you are? Loratus... I'm gonna butcher this... butcher this name so bad. Loratus... Vaistinus. Am I, under the... auxilia of... Makimosos Legio III. Oh my god. I love the jazzy vibe in the background though. So chill. And in such a strange situation. So as long as we are here, we shall not... we shall suffer no despicable invaders to step within the city walls. City walls? Where did they come from? Huh? Are we not within our defensive walls as we speak? Do they imagine themselves being in Remuria right now? Are they like seeing all those Remurian walls? Ah, wait, I see. You're testing me. Why? Just as Dominus Boethius once said, the mighty legions are the true walls of the Empire. Okay, they are all delusional. I get it. I don't. I actually don't. Violin. Actually, that's a. I'm
The
blinking.
Lochnites? Ridiculous ravings and nothing more.
Wow, the disrespect. The cello. There we go.
Chin up, soldiers! Look to your equipment. Don't lose them again.
Okay. Don't disrespect the Loch Knights, okay?
The Lochnites? Ridiculous ravings and nothing more.
Say that again. I dare you. I wasn't there. Makimos. Mashimos? I don't think that's ch. I think it's k. Makimos. Mahimos? I don't know. Correct me in the comments if I'm butchering it already. I imagine that they now dwell under the protection of the Sebastus.
Wow! So in addition to the Dark Lord Remus, now we've got a Sebastos. This is getting more complicated by the minute.
I imagine he's gonna react to Dark Lord Remus now. Called it. Guy from Lenny Story Quest. Jump scare. Dark Lord Remus. I'm sorry if his voice changes. I just there's too many characters. I can't. It would appear that in your journey, you have crossed paths with those uncouth barbarians. This is indeed a blasphemous title with which they besmirch the Sebastus Remus. Oh, Sebastus Remus. Is this his full name? Yeah. Our mighty Imperator.
Oh, so they're both the same Remus. They're the same person after all.
So, Sebastus Remus, and they think he's a god. That's interesting. But it is of no consequence. The Sebastus may not be defined by the narrow notions of this tribal mob. Those despicable insects may speak slander as they wish, but the wise, inspired by his noblest ideals, will yet come forth in their droves. I see. So Remuria was essentially a place for nobles. Well, if I'm not remembering correctly, but there was something told about Remus bestowing something on those who could what was it? What was the phrase? What was the term? I forgot. God damn it. Like, who could match his symphony, his great symphony? I don't think these people could do that. They're just regular people. I don't think if it's this great of a symphony that every other person in Remuria could do it. I don't think so. But they are clearly not just any common folk. They are just some kind of nobles. But it is not of no consequence. This Bastus may not be oh, okay, I read that already. When the bell of eternity tolls, all that has ever come to pass shall be erased, and all will be reborn, regardless of who they are or where they are born. Be grateful and rejoice. Praise be.
What shall we do, you? This person sure seems lucid, but the stuff he's spouting is all kinds of whack. You think we've got a sleepwalker here? Maybe he's dreaming.
The Daydreamers Society. Yeah. Do you name me a daydreamer? The symptoms do match. Who knows? We could be the ones dreaming.
No way, that's impossible. At least we probably aren't.
No, we're actually all dreaming, and Tivat is actually not real, and we're actually not real, and it's all just a simulated universe. Yeah. Dreaming? I certainly... This red fog again. I think he was without the fog, and it appeared just now. Oh, is he awake? Oh, no. I thought he was waking up.
Hey, you! Uh-oh, he's out cold.
Travelers from outside, halt! Excellent. You two look completely mentally sound.
Finally, a normal person. Seriously, what's going on in this town?
Before that, let's get this gentleman somewhere safe. Can't be leaving him lying here, can we? He'll catch a cold. Though the risk of catching a cold may not be the most important thing right now, you still work together with the normal quote-unquote person to move the incoherently rambling bell ringer onto a nearby bench. Hi, kitty cat. Anyway, allow me to reintroduce myself. Call me Esther. Is it right? Is it Esther? Or is it Est? I feel like it's Esther. I'm gonna call him Esther. But you can correct me on anything whenever you like. I'm not an expert. I'm a member of the Daydream Club. There we go. There we go. I'm the only member present right now, though.
Paimon, he's you. We're...
Tourists visiting Petrichor, passing adventures. We are members of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. That's me, yet. Patrol members, huh? My apologies then, but I fear that at the current juncture, we townsfolk might struggle to cooperate with whatever investigation you're conducting.
Hey. Best not to impersonate officials, don't you think?
I love her expression. Don't worry, I'm sure Chevrus will let me slide. I like that little scene, because if I didn't use that dialogue, we wouldn't have, like, him reacting this way and Paimon looking at us this way. That's cool, I like that. It's minimal, but it's there, and that's great. And it would be a shame to miss these kinds of things. Because in a previous world quest that was in Chenyu Vale, there was an option when we first met Bluey. I don't remember her name. we could ask her a question. And so there was two options. One option were just whatever, and the other option that I chose revealed some very interesting details. So it was a question as, do our goals co-align? As in, is what we do for the nature the same as what you want for the nature? And she replied, not the same. Which was very interesting to contemplate about, to think about. And you can just miss this dialogue by asking her the other question. You wouldn't get it. So, that's a shame.
Wait, you introduced yourself as Esther. We've heard that name before.
It was you who brought the bandits into the Dark Lord's castle, was it not? Ah, I see you escaped with your life. Fabulous, I guess. Huh? Oh, wait. Huh? What? So, you've also...
No, we're wide awake, trust us. We just don't get why everyone is saying all sorts of crazy things.
You tell us about how you met and drove the bandits who saw the shattered stones as treasure away outside town. Oh, it's them. Ah, where to begin? The legend of the fated castle has never been a secret. Adventurers just like them come by looking for it every once in a while. And whether it's because the impression the name Golden Troop conjures up is nothing more than poetic imagery, or because the castle was built millennia ago, it's more likely that not that nothing of value remains there now. Ah, but would they ever listen? Of course not. No sooner had I brought them over to the ruins in the mountains that they began destroying statues and stuffing them into boxes like people possessed. I could not stop them alone, so I went back to town to get help. I never imagined that I'd find nothing but dazed stares and mad ramblings all around. It was like everyone had fallen under some hypnotic spell. The Daydream Club has researched hypnosis before, but something like this is far, far beyond our capabilities. My hypothesis is that something abnormal has occurred within the ruins. According to the records... Actually, why are we the only ones not affected? Interesting. Most interesting. Perhaps we can find a solution in the ruins. Maybe we can find treasure in the ruins.
Why don't you wait here, Esther? Leave the adventuring to us. If you come too, you might get turned into a golem. Aw, is that your cat, Esther? It's so cute.
No, though the fellow who studied hypnotism would say that they are creatures with keen senses. How odd. That, collar pendant? I could swear I've seen that accessory before. Whoa!
Oh, it ran off. Anyway, ignoring that cat question for now, we should still go to the ruins first and have a look. Say, Esther, how can we get there?
The ruins? The mountain behind town. Just so happens to be the exact direction that the cat ran off in. Kitty cat. You.
You, are you sure you're okay?
What's wrong with liking a kitty cat? Things are pretty musky right now. Take extra care.
You too, alright? We'll be right back. Don't you worry.
There is no escape!
You went for it!
Boy. Actual button.
Overruled!
Oh, wait. One more touch. Yeah, my throat is actually dying. I have to do some throat care. From doing all these voices. Not bad, not bad. Your valor would not know shame, even should it stand in the company of the Marechaussee hunters of old. Oh, it's got heterochromia. That's cool. Whoa! It's a rare shiny cat! It's a 5-star cat!
We've seen a whole lot of really strange things on our journey. Even so, a glowing talking cat. Paimon supposes it still makes the rare list.
I mean, we've seen talking cats before, Paimon. But they are quite rare. One such as I shall not dwell on being called a strange thing. O chosen champions, you and Paimon. The time has come for true heroes such as ye. Such as ye? To step forth. Come with me onto the ancient kingdom of the deep seas. We must still the chaotic symphony if we are to save the lost souls. Is this also part of the world building too? I love when Genshin does when they stick to the bit. I love that. They did it in the previous World Quest too, when we were impersonating Xingqiu. And now this. Oh, right, I'm a hero. Let the journey begin.
Could it be like one of the Yaya Publishing House's novels? The ones with the "he was our champion in the last life, but only he inherited the memories" kind of plot? Speaking of, just who are you?
Must I start from the beginning? Very well. Our needs of Auranopolis is my name. That's a long ass name. A spirit keeper of the ancient realm.
What, Denise? Of the where now? What a tongue twister! I'm just gonna call you
Osse? Osse? A song.
Osse for short. That's close enough, right? What do you think?
Meow meow. Meow. It appears that I cannot command this body as I wish, to the extent that bestial behaviors may even overbear me from time to time. If from the beginning I could only have... So it's some kind of spirit that possessed a cat's body, and sometimes the cat like shows. The cat tries to fight. No, free the kitty, Osse. Osse. As the two of you can see, the boundaries between past and present have begun to blur, thanks to the influence of the chaotic symphony. It is for this reason that I too have awoken. For now, the affected area is yet small. The inhabitants of Petrichor have had their souls taken away. They exist in that maddened, dreamlike state because the symphony has temporarily granted them identities and memories to fill the void left behind. That honestly reminds me of Renee, of what Renee was trying to do. He was trying to have life after the prophecy inside waters. He wanted to be in a collective consciousness. If I remember correctly. So he was planning to just dive people into the primordial sea and live inside of the primordial sea with them in a dreamlike state. And this kind of reminds me of this symphony. It is as if a vessel filled with pure water has had its contents replaced with wondrous wine. An apt description, considering that those are memories of ancient history gifted by the symphony.
Let me think. So what you're saying is that the townspeople of Petrichor have had their souls stolen? And then their bodies have been possessed? Oh, that sounds super scary.
You said that the affected area isn't very large yet. That is correct, Hugh. Of course, eventually, even the Court of Fontaine will be consumed if the chosen hero cannot restore harmony to the chaotic melody. Wow. So the melody that Remus created to save people is now brainwashing them in the present like a catastrophe that we need to stop, that we need to cleanse. Nothing else for it. I am the hero after all.
Yeah, alright then, Osse, lead the way.
Thank you so much. The road to the ancient realm lies beneath the spring you see before you. I have caused the seal on the hidden path to manifest. Next, I shall activate the device that maintains the seal. Whoa! Huge. There we go. Now then, help me retrieve the harp's strings, and I shall thus be able to break the seal and open the way. All right. Trrrling. Now then, let us go onto the faded castle of gold.
A faded golden cast. Esther mentioned something about the legend of the Fated Castle too, right? Aren't we talking about these ruins?
Nay, nay. These are but scraps of the surface. The true castle lies deeper underwater.
You sure do know more than the cats in town, huh, Ose?
You compare me to the you compare me to the cats in town. Such follow closely and try not to get lost then.
Whoa! He jumped down there. He just jumped down. Can cats swim?
Well, he can. I suppose that's he. I was thinking that's a she because I don't know why.
Woo!
That's so cool. All right. I just want to get to the area with the boss so I can level Arlecchino up.
It feels like these statues are staring at us.
Difficult to say. Perhaps that golem you defeated earlier climbed up from here.
That's just terrifying. Is it too late to swim?
I want to have a look at. Yeah, that's actually creepy having them underwater. The statues. What the cat doing? Where is it? Sedge. Actually, I'm curious. I've noticed that Arlecchino doesn't have a Yuma or Lucia on her, which only applies to Fontanians. So I'm kind of like curious. Is she gonna? No, she can't dolphin jump. Or can she? I don't know. It's difficult to do on phone. Okay. Oop. She legitimately cannot. She cannot dolphin jump. She couldn't be bothered to do it. She just couldn't. Couldn't be bothered. Oh. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh. That sounds kind of sci-fi like. But it also has this underwater vibe. And there's so much reverb, Jesus. But it's so good.
Huh. Why wouldn't you think there'd be such a huge space down below? Guess you do know your stuff, I'll say.
This is but the tip of the iceberg. Once an entire nation and the land upon which it was built sank beneath the waves. And my mission is to prevent that which has sank from resurfacing. Or so I believe. Poof! And just like that, you suddenly seem a lot less reliable. Well, what am I but a cat that knows an inkling more than those in town, Anyway, we are the sole arbiters of whether the souls of the townsfolk can safely return to their bodies or not, so eyes up now. The Fated Castle is just through the gate, the Great Gate. Let us continue onward. Oh. Gameplay tutorial. It's a lot like those trifling things outside the window interfere with we have work to do. Jesus. I would. That was just very surprising. It was like a timing thing. I came out to the window, I looked at it, and it appeared. And it's not doing it again. By the way, I love and adore the sound of her heels. It feels like fucking cowboy boots. But damn the music. Music. I'm sorry. Whoa. There's the trumpet. I love the trumpet there. Whatever kind of instrument that was. Anecdota septentrionalis. Alright. 1 hour. Where can I get the boss? I want to get to the boss. I don't want to spend too much time.
Whoa! I won't bet a lot of people can live in a huge castle like this.
But of course. And not just people either.
Hey! There you go again, saying creepy stuff with a straight face.
Oh, fret not. Surely heroes such as yourselves, would dispatch any hidden ghosts on or platforms without breaking a sweat.
And what is this? What an exquisite box. Seems like a music box of some kind. Still, it doesn't seem to fit in too well with its surroundings.
Good eye. That is indeed a music box. But just as I have knowledge beyond ordinary cats, this music box has functions beyond most others. What, can it speak too? My, I didn't think you would be so catty.
Hey, Baba was just joking before. She didn't think you'd take it seriously.
She's being petty. Or he. God damn it.
It's Bama's fault, okay? Don't be mad. Meow meow. Seriously? Now you pretend to be a cat.
Anyway, even those who lack any musical knowledge can freely operate the power of the symphony using this box. We will have use of this later, I am sure.
Huh? But isn't it because this symphony has gone all wacky that all the townsfolk turned into whatever they are now? So what if you press the wrong button or something?
The symphony here may also become chaotic. What sort of clumsy cloud do you take me for, Paimon?
Paimon's just thinking out about the worst case scenario. Maybe Osse might jump out from a corner and scare you. One of these unmoving statues might start walking around. Or maybe traps might spring out from the ground and walls. Any of those could happen, right?
Peace now. You need not be so fretful. The symphony was mighty beautiful and glorious once. An existence that shouldered golden ideals. That is sown chaos upon the surface is a mere mishap of misalignment, the result of evildoers misusing great glorious power. But weren't you Surely we would wield its power correctly. That's quite a lot of trust you're putting in us. I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. It might be more accurate to say that I have no other option. I am a mere cat at present, after all. Should I wish to make a use of the music box myself, it might prove somewhat difficult. We have spoken this much. Now, to put things to test, remember the strings we got from the harp in the ruins? Those were in truth the scores on which the symphony was recorded. As long as you place the score into the music box, the box shall play its tune all on its own.
Whoa. A cool animation. Aww. Whoa. Gameplay? It's a menu? That's something new. It is said that the first terrestrial creatures emerged from warm oceans. The lands then were fertile, producing all in abundance. The gifts bestowed by fate were so ample that it seemed as if the land itself had been specially prepared for them. Bounty. Ooh, I love... I think that's sax playing in the background. Look, that's some kind of...
That's a pretty tune. I was feeling all warm and fuzzy inside.
I'm gonna test them later because I don't have the time right now. I just need to get to the boss. That's it. I hope he's not far. It seems this box still functions. Well now, are we not safe?
Wait, so you weren't even sure if it would work or not?
Not completely. One cannot judge a box by its cover. Do you not concur?
Paimon gets the feeling that you're not talking about the box at all. But never mind that. What should we do now?
The chaotic symphony must be here. If we can locate it, we can retrieve the souls that have been taken from the townsfolk. Then let's have a look around for starters. A reasonable judgment. If memory serves, this castle has a great many strange rooms. Perhaps they are worth investigating first. Also, the castle's central hall plays host to a mysterious stage, though no more plays shall even ever be performed there. Okay. Plays. Not place. It was once an entrance to a place deeper underwater still, where the power of the symphony yet lingers. We must go and check for any further anomalies there.
Deeper still?
Indeed. I wonder what awaits us there.
Hey, now's not the time to leave us hanging. Ose! You're a surprisingly pretty one, huh? A petty one. Petty.
Still, before the riddle may be solved, we must first find the clues that await us in the castle. Come, let us away.